marker, best Christmas ever review, guys. Get right to the action. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? As always, I'm your host, Ryan G. Ryan16.
I'm Angela, Cat Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. If you have not already, if you are new to the channel, be sure to like, share, subscribe to us on our Alamo City Movie Talk page. Give us a thumbs up on this review as well, because it helps us get noticed. And we love talking movies with you guys. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day once again. And yeah, you know, holiday season. It's among us. The Hallmark Channel. The movies are coming. Granted, this isn't a Hallmark review, but first and foremost, I do want to say thank you, Netflix Studios. Thank you, Netflix, for giving us the opportunity, because I got to be honest, though. I have to be very, very honest with all my moviegoers out there, with all the film goers out there, with whether you're a Netflix fan, Hulu fan, Amazon Prime, does not matter. Everyone has heard of Netflix, right? The thing is with me, is the fact is that Netflix Christmas movies, you know, they're not always great, but I would say they're more on point as far as film goes. They're more on point with their Christmas movies versus their normal films, I gotta say.
I would argue that they're better with their Christmas holiday movies than their like action films.
Oh yeah.
I love that it's almost like we're full blown into holiday season. I can't believe November is already almost done. Like, can you believe that next week's Thanksgiving week? Nope, cannot. I can't believe it. Where did the time go? Same thing with Halloween in October. Mm-hmm. Flew by. This month's gonna fly by. Mm-hmm. Before you know, it'll be December. So I am here for the holiday movies. I know every year we watch the same, like Christmas Vacation.
Your routine.
Your routine. Yeah. Love that Netflix has been putting out over the past few years a couple holiday bangers. Like, I love Princess Switch.
The Princess Switch,
that one's really cool. I also like the
I was the one that showed you that. Thank you very much.
I like all three of them. So again, I think they Holiday also is another one that has Emma Roberts. That's a really good one.
I showed you that one too, and you were like, I don't even want to watch this.
I'm not an Emma Roberts fan.
Like, no, I do not want to watch this. And I was like, you gotta give it a chance. And we didn't even review it. It was just a film that we were just like, hey, let's watch it. And it was a lot better than expected. But given that, actually, what are we talking about today?
So we are talking about another holiday Netflix film, Best Christmas Ever.
Yes.
That's an interesting title.
yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Best Christmas Ever tells of a story where friendships are put to the ultimate test over a boastful holiday newsletter. All right. You know, it's pretty simple. When a film like this, you know, one of the things that I really was very intrigued was the poster here. And I'll put the poster up right now for you guys to check it out. But this poster alone, right off the bat, right, we recognize a lot of very similar people that we've seen or maybe seen in the past. Yeah.
I love Brandy.
Yeah, Brandy Norwood, which is... You know, the ones I recognized right away, of course, was Jason Biggs.
Yeah. And then also we recognized, once we actually looked her up, Heather Graham.
Dude.
From Austin, The Spy Who Shagged Me. Yeah.
Yeah, so Austin Powers. I did not think that was her at all, but we were both like, who is she?
Her face looks familiar.
Yes.
And then we looked it up and we're like, oh my gosh, that is her. Man. So Heather Graham. So a lot of, you know, people who've been in the industry for a while, Jason Biggs, I mean, American Pie, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Brandy, I mean, I love her, right? So I was very intrigued by the cast going into this, right? Mm-hmm. And the title, like the premise alone, there's a holiday newsletter. Mm-hmm. Like, that's crazy. I've never done a holiday. No. Oh, okay. I don't even know of anyone who has. I know there are people who do that. Yeah. But I personally just don't think, like, we don't even do like holiday cards or like the reading cards. Mm-hmm. We don't like make them or send them or nothing. So, that it was an interesting concept, and I was kind of like, okay, where are they gonna go with this? And I kind of liked it. Like, seeing the film, it surprisingly was pretty good. Like the story and the plot, I think it was well thought of and well driven, and I liked it. It's cheesy holiday magic, but overall, I really liked the cast and, you know, their chemistry together. I think it was pretty cool.
You know, there's a few scenes in here that really get your heart melting in certain scenes, and it really gets you in a moment to where, man, it's about family. You know, it's about family. Yeah, not the Fast and Furious saying, but Jason Biggs. There's this very spotlight driven, heavy scripted on him, where he delivers his dialogue in here that's very, very strong, and I feel like it's just, it doesn't matter if I have $100 or $1 million. Obviously, he doesn't say that, right? But I'm giving you a little bit metaphor into the film because you guys haven't seen it yet, or maybe you have and you just want to talk movies with us all over again. But with that being said, he gives up this moment pretty much saying, like, if I have $1 million or if I even have $5 in my bank account, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to be happy because I have a great family. I have a family that loves me, and I don't doubt that. And, we come to the realization here is that some people, and I like how real it was, because of the fact is that these are just normal folks, right? They're no one famous celebrities, nothing like that. But there is a wealthy family, and then there is a middle class family. Middle class family. And I love giving both perspectives of it because the fact is that it's real. There's a lot of, I feel like, the director of this, let's talk about the director. Director's Mary Lambert, and holy smokes, this is a director from huge different genre. Pet Sematary, the original Pet Sematary.
She also did a lot of like music videos in the 80s and 90s for like famous like Janet Jackson, Madonna, Motley Crue. It was crazy. So this girl knows what she's talking about, and I feel like it was directed very well. I feel like she did a great, and I don't say this very often. In my point of opinion, I think she did a great job editing, because this runtime's an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, perfect.
I think it was perfect. It had the right message thrown at you. It had the great Christmas moments, the great family moments. I just love. Jason was so great. I can't wait to rewatch this over with you guys. I feel like I definitely am going to rewatch it before the end of the year. Heavily going to watch it, because it just has that momentum. And then also at the same time, we get the singer Brandy Norwood, which she gives a little number there, and I loved it. She sings really good. I love the chemistry between her and Jason, and her husband as well, Valentino. I just thought it was very good. It was done very well. It was straight to the point. That's what I love about Christmas movies, even more so, is that this director knows how to direct. She does. Mary Lambert knows how to direct. She knows, like, okay, this is the point I want to give.
This is the story. This is the point. Yeah. Let's get there.
We're going to create these little moments in here to get the audience intrigued, to get the audience sucked into this world. And I feel like she did a fantastic job here. Very well directed, I got to say. And that's not me saying lightly, because, this is probably one of the top directed films, I would say, as far as a Netflix Christmas movie, because of the fact that it was good. It was good. It wasn't over the top. It wasn't too out, because I don't know if it's worthy of 2 hours long of a movie.
No,
there's not enough story to really keep it going. And then when you think it's going to end, it doesn't, and it leads you on to another, so when the main story is done, it leads you off to another side story, but it doesn't really, it adds on to the main story, if that makes any sense. But it's directed very, very well, I gotta say. But I don't know, maybe moviegoers are like, guys, I don't know what you're talking about. This movie was just garbage. I don't think so. I really highly unlikely that you're gonna think this film's garbage. I don't know.
Especially with the message, because it teaches a lot of like things are not always as it seems. You have this middle class family, this that seems everything's picture perfect, right? Everything's going well, and that's very true. And they're very grateful for what they have, and very positive and everything. And you have this middle class family that the wife, she is kind of like frustrated that nothing's kind of worked out in her favor, and so it kind of makes you kind of remember to take a step back and realize you should be grateful for what you have, even if it's not the path that you wanted to go down in life. You can be rich in other areas, and this is a film that kind of makes you remember to be thankful that we're all here, we're all alive, we're all in good health, and just for what we have. And it's done in a very beautiful way, and I really liked that message. And like you say, Jason Biggs is a really big driving force behind that.
He's a huge dad already. When
it comes to the epiphany moment, so I really liked all the characters. I think they were great. I think the chemistry between them was awesome. I agree with you. The direction was done very well. And I don't know what they would have added to make it a 2-hour movie. I don't think it needed to be.
No, yeah.
So definitely. I gotta say, I overall enjoyed it. I would see it again. Definitely a must see before the holidays end.
Yeah, definitely. This is, there's this moment in here with this little girl actress in here, and she steals the show. She is funny. That's the thing too. This movie has comedy that like hits me on ways that like Christmas comedy. I'm very picky, right? I'm very picky with comedy, but I don't know what it is with Christmas comedy. It just gets me. I don't know. It just gets me. But
it's like always
Madison,
cheesy.
Yeah, Madison Sky. She plays a daughter in here, and she is so freaking hilarious. When she's on camera, she rocks it. Oh my gosh! Like I cannot wait to see this actress become to an adult and see where life takes her as an actress. Hopefully she stays in as an actress and everything. Hopefully she stays in doing movies and everything, because I'm excited to see what more she can do even when she goes into an adult.
She's so funny, yeah.
She was definitely
She's
funny.
so cute. I gotta say, even the child actors, they're funny. Overall, I think it was a very well done film for a Christmas film.
Yep.
Definitely gets you in the mood, in the feels with that feel good message.
Yeah.
Again, it's super cheesy, but not in like an over the top way, like you mentioned. I think it was just the right amount to get you into the holiday spirit.
Yep.
Again, I gotta say, directed it very well, and I would definitely recommend it. Would you?
Yeah, no, definitely. We do recommend this film, guys. Was this a film we deserved? Yes, it is. Rating 1 out of 10. 10 be the highest. Actually, when you give this rating,
I give it a 7.5 because it's a pretty good contender for a holiday film. Mm-hmm. It's not. I will say it's not my favorite out of all the other holiday films. Some of the holiday films I've seen, like Christmas with You, is also up there. Holiday, Princess Switch movies, but it is definitely one that I could see myself watching every year. Granted that Netflix still keeps it. And I would say I think it's gonna be a very popular film for this year. I think y'all will enjoy this a lot.
I hope they make a sequel to this. I really do, because it just carries that charisma, carries that charm, Christmasness. What the story could be, and it can continue it on. Okay, here's a Friends newsletter. It could keep going. That's the thing too, is that I feel like with the movie the way it is, I feel like you can make a sequel. It's almost like who would have thought you could make a sequel to the Princess Switch? Like, who would have thought that? That was, how many sequels did we get? 3?
Well, because they introduced a new character.
No, but they were like a cousin, and then it was just like too much.
That's why
I was
she
like,
came back on the third one. Yeah,
and they're all the same person. What?
Love
but anyways,
it. And Vanessa
I'm just saying,
amazing.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, like, if they could do that, they could do something here. That's all I'm saying.
Fair enough.
And they made a trilogy out of that. What the hell?
Fair enough.
Yeah, right. Okay, but anyways, so I'm gonna have to give this a solid 7.7, guys. A solid 7.7. I really enjoyed this movie. There's a lot of moments in here where it just has family charm, Christmasness, and I really enjoyed it. I love the comedy in here, which is very rare for me to do. I really enjoy the comedy in here. It's very gets you going, gets you ready for the holiday season. And I love movies that get you ready for the holiday season. I do. And the thing is, movies are an experience, and I feel like you're going to experience a holiday cheer in this one. I'll leave it at that, guys. No pun intended whatsoever. But all right, guys, thank you so much for making this a part of your day. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. You can call me Ryan680.
Mangela, that cat lady Ange.
And it's Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Be sure to like, share, subscribe to us, and thank you for making us a part of your day. Question is for you guys: what did you think of this film? Best Christmas ever? Or put on comments down below. What is your favorite Netflix Christmas movie? Put on comments down below. We want to talk to movies with you guys. We want to talk movies with every single one of y'all. But thank you so much. Have a good one. Stay safe, Antonio. Peace.